ingress 10 kilometers from target. Pulling up 200 meters. Saber is beginning to magnum on target site. Handling out. Ready for release. Manual adjustment. Release. Braking left.
Re-release. Woohoo! Fly, my beauties, fly! Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. Today we're getting on with our Strangedick campaign. We're getting near to the end. It's getting very exciting and it's all going to be super good. Day 9, finishing the Resistance. So, first of all, a campaign update. So the last thing that's happened was on Monday, day 7, we just managed to sink a naval fleet that was carrying General Shaft and we finished him off, so he's down. Yesterday, Tuesday, day 8, we had a very successful ground attack. Hellhounds attacked Naval Forces base. We killed Seaman Jakov, Adolf Suck, Bukaki Special, and who was the other person we got? It was we killed Dr. Strangedick. Got a stray bullet in the head, which is brilliant. So 4 guys, really well done there. And that's moving on today. Now the Strangedick company or conglomerate is seriously shaken by this, and some of them are starting to lose their nerve, and we're going to push the offensive and try and complete this in the next 2 days, assuming that today goes well. So that's the campaign update. Let's have a look at what we're going to do here today. Just a couple of targets today. First of all, like I said, those 3 guys have bottled it and they're making a run for the border. They've moved to the north of the Strangedick Island. They've taken a naval fleet. It was the one that we saw or attacked on Tuesday on day 8. It was a CV class carrier plus 2 type 54 destroyers, really nasty boats. They are going to be travelling southwest to friendly seas, basically. So that's them we want to finish off. Also, we want to push into the centre of the island to Dr. Sex and Pussy Galore's ground base, and we're going to soften that area up so that we can get the Hellhounds in there on Friday. They tend to hopefully take them out and complete the campaign. That's the idea. Okay, so let's talk about the actual missions today. We're going to split it into 2. We've got Purple Flight, we've got Blue Flight. Let's look at Purple Flight first. We're going to be taking off from KIS 09 left. We're going to be ferrying together. Herman the German has given us intel of the fleet, the before spoken about fleet, but we have not got exact details of it this time. We just have a rough search area and it's somewhere in there heading southwest. It's a big 55 mile diameter search area, so we've got to do a lot of searching, but we should be able to manage it. We've been doing a lot of training in the Vigan lately and we should be okay with it. We sink that fleet, which is going to be more difficult to do than we thought, as last time we found out that those Type 54 boats are really good. They killed a bunch of us at plus 30 plus miles when we were heading cold on burner low, so incredibly powerful. So we're going to be firing slightly further out today, about 60 kilometers, about 40 miles, to ensure that we don't get taken down again. So we've obviously got to find them with our radars, take them down with our RB-15s, which we hopefully won't have any problems with this time. Complete the mission, kill the carrier. That's what we've got to do. Okay, so that's that. When we RTB, we're not RTBing back to KIS, we're RTBing to the Strangedick Island, because we're making a final push on the island as a show of strength. We're going to land at KHA-19. That is the very north tip where it says Oman. There's a base there. We're going to land there and finish there in style. So that's the Purple Flight. Next is the Blue Flight. We are starting from the fleet again because that's where we left off from last time. Out of interest, our carriers TACAN 11 X-Ray and ICLS 12. Now, the first thing to note is that we're not expecting any hostile air or any major hostile air defense this time. The Strangedick Corporation is in disarray and they've lost their friends, their coalitions to the northeast, and so hence we're not expecting at least any major air force. As we know, The Strangedick Corporation do not have their own air force, or what they do have is light helicopter, attack helicopters, stuff like that. So that's one thing to note. You'll be taking off. You will be, this is going to be all organised by Rage, counterclockwise orbit around the fleet until everyone's with you. You will be a lovely, pretty formation flight by flight on the 90-mile track to Bullseye, which is the base otherwise as Waypoint 1. Today's mission is for you guys to take out the ground forces, T-90s and other tanks protecting the base to allow the Hellhounds to get in and move into the base. The Hellhounds can't take out that many tanks, it's just not possible. But it's not going to be that easy. It's well defended by a modern system, the kind of stuff we have to fight day in, day out nowadays. It's a full S-300 suite, protected by at least 8 Panzers, in this time in the guise of Tunguskas, protected by at least 8 Zu-23s. So that is an excellent model system. There's no defence, there's no terrain anywhere, it's flatlands. The only way we're going to take this out, as we know, is Iron Hand technique. Now, we've done a massive Iron Hand training mission on this, so I expect you all to be doing it correct. No shitty, stupid flying, otherwise bollockings will be inbound. This whole mission is the culmination of the last 3 weeks of Grim Reaper's training, i.e. Vigan, long-range tracking and search for fleets, and long-range RB-15 destroying, and Iron Hand Seed technique to take down and destroy a modern S-300 Panzer site. You will be taking these units out in the following order with no exceptions. You will first be Iron Handing the S-300. This will be done exactly as I taught you in the training mission. You will fire simultaneously with the Hornet with your harms. You will overwhelm its defense, its ability to only track and fire at 8 targets at a time, and therefore you'll take out the S-300. That way the S-300 will not make your life easy. It will not fire at first sighting. It will try and suck you in. Do not play the fool. Do what I did last time in the training flight. If it sucks you in, turn away, back to 30 miles, turn back in, go in again. Repeat the process until it finally does fire. Do not allow it to have the upper hand or you will die. No stupid bollocks. You will work together. Rage will organise you all. None of you will go off on your own and try and do stupid Wild Weasel shit and get yourself shot, or there will be bollockings. So you will get that done. While the S-300s are being attacked by Iron Hand, the Harriers and the A-10s will be waiting out 40 miles out to ensure they have no danger to themselves. This will all be organised by the SLs for each flight. Take a note that the A-10s are coming from KISS. Obviously, they can't come from the fleet, so they've got a 150-mile drive to get there. So you guys will take off early and loiter. Expect a long wait, over an hour. Take a book. Once the S-300's down and confirmed, all Hornets except lead Rage will be exiting and holding 40 miles away. Sorry, you don't need to be that far away. You will hold 20 miles away and you will not go anywhere near the AO again until Rage clears you, which is after the Panzers and Zu-23s are dead. Rage will be allowed in for BDA. Rage, don't go more than 5 miles near to this target or you will get gassed by Panzers. Once the S-300 is down, then the rifle aircraft will come in to do their job. Their job is to rifle at not less than 5 miles range. The 8 times Panzers and the 8 times Zu-23s. In that order, Panzers will go first. Zu-23s will go after that with no exceptions. So bring sufficient amount of Mavericks and sidearms to do that job. Let's get that done. That's mainly going to be Harriers. I don't want to use up precious A-10 ordnance on that stuff. Once those Panzers and those Zu-23s are destroyed, AO is on limits to everyone. Everyone can come in. And it's going to be the jobs of the A-10 at that point to actually do the mission and kill those tanks. I don't care how you do it. It's bread and butter for you. Just kill the tanks. Get it done. I want everything done exactly in that order. I want no deaths. After the training we've done, there should be absolutely no reason for anyone to even come near a hostile missile, let alone be hit, damaged, or certainly not killed. So make sure that doesn't happen. No excuse for it anymore. After you finish this job, you will not be going back to your fleet. You'll be going back to KH A-19 up the top at Oman with us. It'll all end the campaign in style together. You will watch out for the Type 54 destroyers because they have a range of, at altitude, probably 40 or 50 miles. So bracket right to get around that. Vigans, if you fired your missiles in the first attack and failed and we have time, you are allowed to RTB for more missiles. If we have time, I decide so. Let's have a look at the flights today. Buick anti-ship. Hopefully 4 Vigans will be enough. Touch wood. P-Man, trash, cat, mad. Hopefully I'll have my missiles working today. Sabre, a very experienced squad of Cypher, Whistler, Static, Gumbo. Do your job, don't get shot, kill the Panthers, rifles only, minimum 5 miles. Dagger, main Iron Hand. You know how to do Iron Hand from the training, so I'm going to leave you to it. Organise it. No solo shit, no bollocks. Just get it done right. Whiskey, your supporting role under Rage's authority. Vodka, you are the A10s. You know your job. You're both experienced pilots. I'm not going to tell you to do anything. Rage is in control of Blue Flight, so expect no orders from me. So Rage, you need to get that right. Guard stays 251, UHF, Alpha Mike, and you've got your flight freaks in there. Any questions before we go? Trash, have you got a target QFE, please?
Yes, please. Sea level 1013.
Thank you. So it's QNH, yes. Okay, so attack. Guys, can we launch in impulse, please, with a few seconds between each launch to make sure the pairs can't get tagged out with one hostile missile?
Rearming complete.
Impulse. Preset. Okay, beautiful hogs, you take off first. Watch those Type 54 destroyers, and good luck.
Roger, pigs ready to roll. Take it off.
Chaps, are you using 800,002 tact?
Affirm.
Roger, I'll get it done. I'm going to go around the outside of you, Green.
Dagger flight ready for takeoff and carry out Iron Hand.
Roger, Blue Flight, take off at will, all of you.
River, taking off now.
Three ready.
Brakes on, run up to 90. Sabre, Dagger, we'll take off under your instruction. Brakes off, ready now. Stage 2. 100. 200. 250, rotate. Give up. Dagger taken off. Back to stage 1. Rolling out. Maintain the climb.
You're funny, Trash. Where have you gone?
Fighting my joystick.
I'll take your place and you can replace me when you're ready. Okay guys, let's have a little chat while we're unstressed. So, at a predetermined point, P, should we split left and right again?
Yeah, once we get probably at the point where we're 2 or 3 minutes away from launching, we'll all sort of fan out a little bit. But it depends if are you just going to use your sort of standard nav release?
Yeah, but I'm pretty happy it's going to work.
Easing forwards to level. Yeah, in that case then what we'll do is we'll get it till we're about 2 minutes away from launching. Everyone will roll 20 degrees in every other direction. Fly straight and level for sort of a minute and a half, 2 minutes, roll hot and then fire your weapons in and then that'll give you a convergent missile release to the target.
Hey firm, at that missile release, what do we, I don't want to be too close. We do 30 miles, 50 kilometers.
As soon as we pick up the targets on the radar.
I reckon we'll get them about 100 miles. I did a bit of practice earlier on. But sure. One thing to note is this sea is populated by civilian boats, so we do have to be a little bit careful.
Right, if they've got civilian boats in it and you're going to use nav mode, those missiles are going to lock on the first thing they see.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to compensate. Well, that's one step at a time, but I know what you mean.
Rolling out even to level.
What's your 20 Trash?
Cap, Trash, 100 meters in trail and closing.
Roger, do you want to swap positions?
Stay firm.
I'll go directly back, you go bracket round the left.
Cap, Trash, 6 clear.
Permission to go nose warm?
Granted.
See what we can see, boys! Scope clean.
Yeah, we're a little bit far away at the moment.
Well done. Let's try and get some formation work done then. Gotta please damn fans.
Okay, I actually have a contact on the scope. Bearing is 2 degrees left of current heading. What I'd suggest is get yourself some combat formation, get your BX points in if you're going to do it, which is probably going to be Trash and I. If you're going to release in nav mode, just stay where you are for the time being.
3.
I'll try and do it in set my points, but they never seem to work. Tiger flight, Saber flight, departing. swarm spreading out.
So the main thing we've got to do is confirm it is the fleet. Out of interest, P, was that on the direct route for the waypoint or not? Just my interest.
2 degrees left of current heading.
Interesting, roger. And do you see any other marks on the map?
What's that mark that you've got on the F10 map? Negative.
Trash, confirm only one return. Just a rally point for the Harriers.
Roger.
Where are you guys seeing this shit? I've got 100. You guys are on 120 clicks on the radar.
Hey, sir.
And you haven't got any filters on.
Negative.
What the fuck? What kind of range have you got him?
Probably about 80, 90 kilometres.
Oh, roger. Ah, he's getting... Right, yeah, okay, I'm going to start braking. I get some distance. It's come quicker than I thought it was going to come. Well, it looks got to be him, guys. I can't, you know, it's that or nothing, isn't it?
Okay, time to descend with 60 kilometres. Autopilot's off and in the descent. Yeah. Okay, roll hot on target, gentlemen. Roll out to level. And roll 20 degrees away. Roll 20 degrees away. So pilots 3 and 4, 20 degrees left. Pilot 2, 20 degrees right. On my mark, turn hot and release as soon as able.
Remember the spacing between your missiles, please, guys.
Afterburner stage 1. Right, turn hot
Spike!
and release.
Fuck that up, haven't I?
You have one away. You have two away. Right turn, RTB. Buick 2, balls away, right turn, RTB.
Give it to me. Cap running 3 seconds. Okay, baby! Come get some! Cap 2 away, out of here. Woo! Oh, remember guys, we're not RTB until... Yeah, let's see what these... Let's loiter until these missiles impact.
Get to a safe distance before you loiter.
Hey,
Head down to the ground, run west, save 3 burner.
Yes, sir.
We're going to rearm on the carrier. The missiles did not make it to target.
Well done. Okay, Cap's lost radar contact from the hostiles. I'm going to have a little look. Only 4 missiles made it out, only minor females made it out.
What's the status of the S-10? Do we still have plenty of missiles in it?
It will still have plenty of missiles. Some of them are going back to rearm to get some more arms to the strip. I'm going to hold some of us back to Falcon.
Roger that, we'll get it to range 25. And 25 miles out from target. That should keep us safe, shouldn't it?
How much 50 miles target?
Hey, firm, we'll hold that.
Double scratch, boys, double scratch.
Hey, firm, 50 miles.
Well done. Well done.
Is that RTB or rearm and reload and...
There was supposed to be 2 destroyers and an aircraft carrier in the middle, and when I joined those missiles there was no aircraft in the carrier in the middle. It just hadn't appeared. I'm thinking of a way around that. If someone's dead they might be able to go to spectators. All of us survived, didn't we?
Hey, fam. Yeah, I've still got weapons, I've just not got fire at the moment. Cap, trash is at my sort of 4 o'clock equal altitude. Are we going RTB to Oman or are we going back to Kish?
Negative. Let's go to Kish. We'll go out on another hunting run, see if we can find that carrier. Maybe I put it on the wrong vector or something.
Hey, fam.
Everyone ought to be at your own behest. Rage, remember, don't fire your missiles until the S-300 is fired at you.
Roger, yep, that's what we did with the first time none of the missiles reached them.
We're up at Angels 20.
Hey, sir.
Re-braking.
Kish International, view at 1, downwind, runway 09 left, full stop.
Sabre flight, port status, if we can't load in soon, we're going to have to look at an airfield to just hold place out until we can good to go.
Well, we might have to do that until we've got the other guys up with more missiles. This S-300 is not responding and not launching.
Copy that, we're going to make our way to Fajara International, whatever it's called.
Roger. View at 1, turning base.
Devil 505, feet dry, enemy territory.
Kish International, view at 1, turning finals, runway 09 left, full stop. One down and safe, running long, runway 09 left.
Three down.
Okay, Hawks holding just over enemy coastline, waiting for orders to attack.
Shifty, we've killed both of the destroyers, so you don't have any air threat from them anymore.
Roger, thank you very much. Good job, guys. Two run indicated. Hogs reporting approximately 30-minute hold time.
View at 1, fake haze is active, runway 09 left.
Okay, welcome back, viewers. Just so you know what's gone on, Biggins had a successful run. We killed the two 54 destroyers, but the aircraft carrier wasn't there. We have absolutely no idea why. I mean, I made the mission and it should have been there, but it wasn't. So we've come back, we're gonna rearm, and we're gonna go out hunting and see if it's made a run for it somewhere. Fingers crossed. Blue Flight's struggling to do that S-300. Start to think what we can do to help.
Pretty much anything that we can do to help would be slick bombs on the deck. Well, you could do high drags, literally fly along at sea level and then just sort of pop up and drop them and pray, basically.
No, we'd never make it in. They've got Tunguskas. Damn it.
We could do it, I mean, but peak for initials. I mean, the other option is that we could use BK-90s.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking. Tell you what, guys, I'm just going to go back to Spectator for a second and see if I can find out where the fucking carrier is, and we can get an answer then and make a decision. Okay, viewers, I just went and had a look in the Spectator slot to see where that aircraft carrier was, and it just isn't there. For some reason, it didn't materialise today. So we're going to change the roleplay slightly and say that the bad guys were on one of those destroyers for whatever reason. The aircraft carrier never left base. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and help with the S-300 mission now. Stand by. Okay, whoever can hear me on this, the Vigans have completed their mission. We're now going to come and take the S-300 down with BK-90s. We'll be on our way shortly.
Roger, good luck, buddy.
Okay, let's arm up and then I'll get the waypoint sorted.
1 and 2.
Hold on. Can you confirm that we want attack as the weapons master mode?
Affirm.
Also, make sure you guys are in BER, not NAV, otherwise we'll corrupt our INS.
Affirm, and you can also do a reference alignment when we're on runway heading as well.
Oh, good job. You would be doing master nav, so I'll leave it to you. And the Val B standard switch in Val B?
Yes, you can use it in either or, doesn't make any difference.
Right. Beautiful. Ready. Hang in there, Harriers. Vigans are taking off in one mic.
Copy that.
We'll be quick as well.
Yeah, I'm running out of things to play on.
They're in 135.
Yep, 135 at 23 Swedish miles, yeah?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
You got it. This is probably going to be a one-way mission for us, boys, so we'll go fast, expecting probably not to having to RTB.
Trash ready.
One and two. Trash, confirm you've got 1001 QFE as per P-man.
Affirm, mine was just a rough guess from the head.
Trash, confirm that you've got 23 Swedish miles to your Mike 2, or whatever it is for you.
Trash, confirmed.
Lead, are we ready to runway?
Okay, briefing first. What we're going to do is we're going to run at 2,000 metres to what I've designated waypoint 2. This is the local airfield. We will use that as a descent point. If we descend any earlier than that, we're going to fly into the buildings. It's going to be a case of low skimming down over the deck, popping up to around 100 to 150 metres for the release of the BK-90s. You release those at 6 kilometres and then it's pay and kiss your ass goodbye. Right, let's go. Bear in mind, with the amount of them that we're carrying, you're probably going to have to hit stage 2 at least, or maybe stage 3, but make sure you don't Mac tuck when you release the missiles, release the bombs.
Oops, sorry. Got confused there.
Cap, Sabre flight, we're all shut down on the runway, just waiting for you guys to do your job so we can start up and move in.
Good man. Okay, boys, look at the situation. I've damaged my landing gear. I'm going to try and take off now.
What are you doing?
If I can't, then I will respawn and be able to have time to catch you up. If I succeed, I will wait in the air for you. You guys don't forget to re-reference, otherwise your Mic 2s will be in the wrong place.
Slowing.
Three airborne and golden.
View 1 ready. 2 6. Wait for view 3 and then we'll go airborne. 3, 4? I thought that was 4. That was 4, isn't it? 3's airborne.
Should we take 1 and 2 off and get going, and Mads, you'll catch us up?
Yep. 100. 200. 250, rotate. Give up.
Bad news is I do have my gear hanging down below me, so it's going to be ugly, but I'll find a way of keeping up.
Stage 1 afterburner, right turn.
Checks. Nav. QFE. Master mode attack.
It's changing my weapons, but it's not giving me complete.
Get a new berth.
There we go. We're good. Bowing out. We have 18 minutes apparently.
Come here and do your job so we can do our...
Coming.
Here is easing forwards. And back to 90%. I've still got a red light.
Alright, just come and use your body as a kamikaze.
Yep. Everyone established bloody cap, so that we don't actually run out of fuel before we get there. It's going to take us 14 minutes for this transit flight.
Roger, I hope we can live with that. 1-4, yeah?
Affirm.
Yeah, that's fine. All units, Vegans are incoming, but we are 1-4 mics out, 1-4 mics until target. So keep yourself busy.
Flight have completed 14 circuits of Dubai, and I think I pretty much could be a taxi driver now.
Good man.
Saber flight, we're getting a suntan.
The handling characteristics aren't
Don't
great.
make it clear, be too drunk to fly. Y'all should see Auntie in a bikini.
Ding. Pretty sure I know this already, but an ANFR symbology is going to be 3 upwards ticks with a horizontal line. When the horizontal line is between the 2 outer ticks, and inside we're good to fire, aren't we? Lengthwise.
Yeah. You get the sort of 3 horizontal vertical bars, and then once the horizontal bar is within the outer 2 vertical bars, you can fire.
Agreed.
The minimum sort of release altitude is about 100 meters. It's generally not advisable to go to release below about that.
We need a nice big Mac symbol on our HUD. So
T-Cypher is disconnected, he's a DCS crash. Harrier's just respawned on the carrier.
Yeah, whatever you think best, guys.
Roger, 2 boys in VR.
I think these BK-90s are an amazing piece of engineering. If someone came up to me and said, can you design a really heavy, complicated missile that can go 6 miles with no engine, I would think they was barking mad.
Target flight, 50 miles. Also.
And is a smart weapon.
Alright.
Cap, I don't know about you boys, but I'm through my tank.
Not quite ready to dump it yet. Currently 1010 mics from target.
Shit, where are they? Fuck.
2 Conquer.
Sorry, I missed that, guys. I was having a crisis. What time is that?
10 minutes to target.
Roger. I was busy dumping my tank. When I looked back, you two had disappeared from my screen. I was thought, shit, I'm about to crash into them, aren't I?
That's a fear we live with constantly, Cap.
That's true. We don't laugh at that.
Alright. That doesn't make the car. I'm going to come round and beat you.
Yay.
Performed correct.
No, I still have no idea what happened to that aircraft carrier. I was 100% in this mission. So CV, it was blue, it was red. What else? There's nothing to go wrong.
I was about to be facetious and say that we didn't buy the aircraft carrier DLC.
It may have been I put it too close to the cruisers and maybe it refused to spawn. That's the best I've got.
Or we can just have a look at the mission after. Just have pull up in the mission to make sure it's actually still there.
Okay.
Back of flight, looks like the SA-10 is down.
Oh! Well, let's go and bomb some tanks then, boys.
Like a Sabre, copy.
We have destruction on Clamshell and Big Bird.
Looks like it's not a one-way mission. Well done, boys. Keep it tight.
300 down.
That'll take some stress off us, at least.
Power up, 95. Power up. Got a bit of fuel to burn.
Hogs requesting permission to run in and stay at high altitude and hit the tanks from high altitude.
So that is risky, Shifty. I give you permission to attack, to rifle against the, what are they called? The Panzers. Stay 5 miles. Stay 5 miles away though, or you'll die.
Yeah, their service altitude is 20,000. If we stay above that, we're fine.
I would have practiced in this today for the mission, but I think it's just that this is a 1-1 moving into test whether the SA-10 is still there or not.
Here's where we see an aircraft carrier and realise we can't kill it.
1-1 confirmation on destruction of SA-10.
Got there in the end.
And this when we disappear in a hail of a tracer and missile. We're going to drop our munitions anyway, seeing as we've done the trip.
We'll do exactly as we plan to do. There's still loads of targets there, and we'll just be attacking other targets, that's all. We'll still be safe. 6 miles away will keep us safe. Kilometres. Is it miles or kilometres? Kilometres.
Kilometres.
We'll be good. Just turn as soon as you fire, guys, because otherwise the Panzers will rip us to pieces. We have a check on that ETA.
Okay, briefing for the attack. Briefing for the attack is as follows. When we are 15 kilometres from the coast, we will be diving down to just over sea level. Formation will fall into half-mile trail formation. Once we have crossed over the airfield, we will be 12 miles from target. 12 miles from target. At that point, we should be going prepping ourselves to attack. At 6 kilometers, we release. We brake left hard. Keep stage 3 afterburner. The attack release altitude should be no lower than 100 meters.
3.
2. I've got target waypoint on my radar at 1 o'clock, is that correct? Read back. I have target waypoint on my radar about 1 o'clock. Excellent.
What range have you got that, Mad?
60.
Yeah, I've...
Maybe 2 o'clock.
Good way to end the campaign, this is.
Okay, 75, 45 miles out from waypoint.
Okay, formation go trail. Autopilot's off. Nose coming forwards.
You're at the back, Mad.
Yeah, right, you're throttling back. Right turn. 2 set.
Reset.
Rolling out.
Imagine if we get all 16 BK9ers on target, how good that will look on the vid.
When it crashes the server, you mean?
Yeah, we'll never do it. We'll fuck something up, but just imagine if we did.
I'd be shocked if mine launch.
Yeah, same here.
Well, it'll look good when we go flying through the city.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Stage 1 afterburner.
Let's fucking do it! Woo! "35 clicks. Take it you guys don't have a ranging reticle yet.
Not yet. We're too far. Run straight down the runway. Keep low.
Up nails.
Nails 2 o'clock. Keep going. Stage 2. ANF. Unsafe. Kilometers, stage 3. Down as low as you dare.
Cap visual.
Quick lead, 10 miles out from targets, making bomb run. Clusters 105.
Buick lead ingress 10 kilometers from target. Pulling up 200 meters.
Saber is beginning a Magnum on target site.
Handling out. Ready for release. Manual adjustment. Release. Braking left.
Re-release. Woohoo! Fly, my beauties, fly!
Just there. One's clear, braking north and low.
3 clear.
Four's clear. Missile in the air, missile in the air. Evade, evade.
No warning. Completely dead.
Safe.
Releasing 2 times 105s.
Visual on 1. Unit 1, evasion complete. Our afterburner heading north RTB.
3 is with 1. Oh, now that got the poles racing, chaps.
Contra 0 at 10 o'clock. Sorry, 2 o'clock.
Did anyone feel that massive lag spike when the BK90s hit?
Yeah, it's good actually.
All units, Figan attack complete. What the fuck happened to trash?
I was hit by a Tunguska.
What was that, trash?
I was hit by a Tunguska.
Damn. You were behind us, weren't you?
Oh, right behind T-Man.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we saw the missiles in the air. It was just a case of like evading as best you could.
Roger, well, we always do. It's going to be hard.
Tunguskos are down. Repeat, Tunguskos are down. Moving towards AAA now.
Good job, boys.
4 approaching from the right.
Roger, big flight turning back in to finish off tanks.
Moving left. Nose coming up. We're going to have to climb to get over these mountains. Rolling up. Feel bad for trash.
Didn't do anything wrong. It's wrong place, wrong time.
I thought 2 of you were hit actually. I thought I saw 2 explosions.
No, I saw it. Harrier went down in front of us. Lead, I can't help it. I'm going between those two fucking towers. BRB.
Force going up on the left. I'll move right cap so you don't hit me when you come up.
Yeah, that's best.
I'm on lead 7 o'clock. 200 metres. Right, we're going to do a right hand 150 degree turn. That'll bring us out on runway heading. Then we'll do a pitch up and left brake into the circuit for a left hand circuit for landing on runway 019.
Okay, Cap's going rear man for this.
Are you going down first, Cap?
No,
Right turn.
P-man, then you, then me.
Quite a steep right turn, so lots of bank. Keep rolling.
Okay, all right. Sabre, we believe all targets have been removed.
Little Paul.
Good man,
back.
get to Oman.
Little Paul. Power back.
Buick Flight, Bishop Tower, got you visual 7 miles to the north. Proceed inbound for left-hand overhead runway 19.
Hey firm, read back, left hand circuit. Runway 19. Rolling out.
Buick confirmed, winds on final on calm. Call me downwind.
Hey firm, confirm downwind, call on finals.
Bishop Tower, affirm.
Left right turn. Flight, be aware, low hills on the left hand side, make sure altitude for your orbit 1500 feet.
Right.
Down on the brake. Full brake.
Re-brake.
Oman Tower, P-man, downwind, runway 19 left, full stop. Oman Tower, Maddox, downwind, gear down, full stop.
3, down on, downwind. And way too
Buick
fast.
Flight, Bishop Tower, proceed call finals next.
Buick Flight, call finals. D4.
Tower, Buick 3, I need a gear check. See if my wheels have come out. I should be at the end of the group. Mid-final.
Bishop Tower, roger.
Is gear up or gear down?
Bishop Tower, I see visual gear down, all 3.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Passive Tower, Buick 1, turning finals, runway 19 left. Buick 4, turning finals,
Buick
19 left.
Buick 1 cleared 19 cleared to land 19 left, winds on final calm, long landing.
Hey firm, long landing, 19 left.
Buick 4 cleared landers number 2, winds on final calm, recheck your gear.
Buick 4, clear to land. Number 2.
Buick 3, final. Damaged aircraft. Get the emergency vehicles ready, please.
Buick 3 cleared to land 19 left as number 3, trucks are rolling.
Come on, baby. Hold together. Hold together. I'm gonna run past you, Meadows. I can't brake.
Left or right?
Too late.
Buick 5, cool runway vacated.
Buick 1 in the hold at the end of runway 1. I'm waiting for runway to be vacated for backtrack to exit point Alpha.
Buick flight, backtrack approved.
Well done, old gal.
And Buick, proceed on your own discretion to apron.
Oh, I like those skins, boys.
Get some pink, like pink ones, so that we can say that pigs fly.
Yeah, they need the hogs to have that.
Flying pigs, so I think it's the end of the world.
Even the slow-ass hogs are on their way. Hold on, hog.
No, actually we fired all of our missiles the first time when the SA-10 launched on us, but none of them reached the target, so we decided to, some of us wild weasel while the rest of us go back and rearm, and then we came back out and did it again, and we took it out that time.
Hawk flash, capture tower, you are identified, join downwind, traffic information, Buick flight of 3 F-18s inbound from the north, and a flight just departing to the north for procedure turn.
Roger, Saber 2 initials, breaking into pattern.
All flights, runway news is 1919 at Kesher.
Private flight initials and break, runway 19.
Buick flight, overhead left-hand brake into the pattern approved, call me down. Hawk flight, traffic information, F-18, 12 o'clock, 10 miles. Roger, traffic, 10 miles.
711, red leather threshold.
Hawk flight downwind, speed 250. Saber 2 initial, maintaining pattern.
Hawk flight, keep high speed until finals. Buick flight A-10s at your 1 o'clock, correction, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, downwind.
Downwind, gears down.
Tiger 1-1, proceed finals.
Hawk flight, finals, gear down.
Hawk flight, recheck your gear, you're number 4 in traffic, another 2 F-18s in front of you.
Okay. You do that then.
Hawk flight, disregard, continue.
I was going to say, they pushed in front of us, did they?
They're going around you now.
Well,
Hawk flight. Hawk flight, run long, early turn off, got an F-18 behind you.
Roger, Hawk flight running long.
welcome back, hogs.
Disregard 2. Saber 2 turning final.
Saber 2, you cleared to land as number 2 wins on final com.
Just
Sweet.
Saber 2 on finals, gear down.
Saber 2, recheck your gear, clear to land. Com.
Saber flight 2 times AV8, finals. Gear is green. Flight runway vacated.
Harry's got all his munitions on. Saber flight, clear to land information. information. Winds on final calm. Recheck your gear.
Sweet! Fix that, please, Mr. Wagner.
Oh, these jack-in-the-boxes are going to ruin Cap's video.
Yeah, no shit, Auntie. It looks really good from down here, honest. Sweet! Oh no, another one! 5 minutes!
Whistler, keep speed as long as possible. 2 AV-8Bs behind you on landing.
Hey, firm,
Sweet!
running long.
Sweet!
Take the lead down. So, anyone can these bounding planes.
All units set trim to max celerity. Okay, all units, welcome back. Really good mission. It was difficult and weird in every way, but we got it done, so I'm happy. To celebrate on 3, full power and eject. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye, Super Cup. Yes, Super Cup for President. Clear the mountain, clear the mountain, clear the mountain, clear the mountain, clear the mountain. Yes! Yes! Fly, my pretty. Fly to space. Break the records. Fly and live free like a bird. Spread capitalism. No, don't come down. Beautiful.
Cap, can we send this video care to ED, say fix bounding planes, please?
Roger,
Yes.
I did do some whinging on the overlay, so fingers crossed. Right, gentlemen. Stand by, just check everything. Yeah, well done. It was ugly as fuck, but mission Grim Reaper's missions always are. We got it done. We did our mission. You'll see in the video. We managed our mission and only lost one guy, and that was really bad luck. So I'm happy with the vegans. In fact, no, we better go through everything. So what we did is we took off. We did a lovely formation, well, sort of, to the target. We shot all our missiles. They all actually came, well, everyone apart from Mad Eyes came off the rail, and we sunk somehow 2 Type 54 carriers. Type 54 destroyers. So I'm chuffed with that. As it turns out, the aircraft carrier just didn't exist. We don't know why. It just wasn't in the mission. So, fair enough. We sunk what fleet was there. RTB'd, realised that Rage was struggling, so we armed up with BK-90s, took off again, all 4 of us, formationed in a massive 200-mile trip to the AO. Just as we were approaching it, then the Rage had come back and done his job. But we carried on anyway. We launched our BK-90s and got 6 kills of tanks and mixed armour, so I'm chuffed with that. Then we went home, RTB, and done. Next group, please.
Okay, so Saberflight, this is Cypher. We held off from taking off until the A-10s and the Daggerflight had gone halfway out, giving them a chance to deal with the S-300. Got ourselves airborne, started our ferry flight across to discover that unfortunately something had gone slightly wrong with Daggerflight, and the S-300 was still active. We orbited for a couple of turns, then we headed to a airfield just so we could shut down and just save some fuel. We then, a couple of us had a crash, so we respawned, and then once the S-300 was back out of action, we moved in. Some of us managed to get some kills in. I think we all got some kills, but all the targets were already dead by that time because of the BKs, I think.
Beautiful. Well done. Good teamwork. Next group.
That's you, Rage.
Roger. Yeah, so we took off in the carrier. headed out. Well, Alamansi was meant to be joining us, but he disconnected, and so it was just the 5 of us. We got launched on, and as per protocol, launched our 88s.
Even though we was like 40 miles away.
We're like 35 miles, but whatever.
That's well within range. That's well within range.
It's not. We was at 20,000. Max range is 25-ish miles at 20k, something like that.
Roger. Maybe it was a little. Okay, that's something I hadn't
It's
considered.
very much altitude and speed dependent.
Right.
Well, we went with a protocol that we had the last time, and the last time managed to kill him. But yeah, so we turned cold, and all the missiles held short. Now, I did ask the final 2 of our 5 people to only fire 2, but it was whilst we were getting launched on, so they probably didn't hear it. But so 3 of us were going to wild weasel while the other 2 were going to reload. But we thought, well, the time's getting on a bit, so the rest of the other 3 just went into rearm and refuel as well. And we took off together, and we came back out. And the second time, we took out the Big Bird and the clamshell, and that's essentially it.
Roger, great, perfect. I couldn't have asked for more. I had a problem. The system wasn't quite right, so the beginning failed. So you adapted, you overcame, didn't lose control, didn't run in with guns like Tail would, and went back patient and just got the job done. Couldn't ask for any more than that. Well done. We'll have to adjust the system slightly. Obviously, we're firing a bit too far out, but that's fine. Great. Nothing else I can say about that. Next group.
Hello there, Shifty and the Hogs. There's only 2 of us, myself and Harrison. Took off, flew towards the target area, a lovely formation, and then we loitered. I think I did 14 circuits of Dubai before we got called in. We rolled into the target area. Harrison was star of the match. He dropped some awesome CBUs. We absolutely obliterated the target and made a nice landing back at base. Thank you very much, Harrison. Beautiful.
Well done, boys. I'm afraid that's the life of a hog pilot. Lots of waiting around because you can. Brilliant. Excellent. Is that the last group? It was, wasn't it?
Yes.
I've got nothing to complain about, which is kind of annoying. I usually do have lots of things to pick apart. Okay, well, and it's exactly what we wanted to do. We're setting up the Hellhounds to hopefully finish the match on Friday, and job done. Any final thoughts, anecdotes, whatever?
I think even though things didn't quite work out as originally planned, the adaptation we did was first class, and we didn't do any suicidal stuff, so I think it was a job well done, really.
Roger, yeah, and that's an important point because nothing ever goes to plan. Does it?
Yeah, the Hogs and the BK-90s were so effective. A couple of us never even got a chance to get some of our Mavericks off. There's nothing to shoot at.
Oh, really? Well, fair enough. It's just how it is.
It was sort of a bit of a last bit wonder with the BK-90s. We weren't sure. We were talking in the transit as to how many of us were going to survive the actual ingress. So yeah, it was a bit of a fire and pray, really.
I saw F6'd and I saw the Tunguskas coming out, and quite glad you dodged.
Yeah, I think Rage was unlucky there because he got shot must have been about 8 kilometres, wasn't it? So he must have
Trash got shot on the exit, didn't he?
Oh, was it on the exit?
Trash.
Yeah, it was on the way out.
Right after weapon release, the first one hit me.
Roger. Well, I guess it's part of our job, isn't it? We've got to get that close to release the weapons. Never mind. We did it. So, all right, well done, everyone. Lovely. That's the end of that campaign. We've got another one in the pipeline, which will get started soon. Other than that, I'm going to get to work and see you all later.
Roger, thank you.
Bye for now.
Good night.